Good afternoon, you guys, and welcome to the Bible Study Studio. My name is Sonia McCullough Lockridge, and I am your host, and I joy to come to you in this fashion. Now, today, our reading finds us in Deuteronomy. I did not write in my journal today because I was up in the wee hours last night writing or designing a new journal to match these books, to match these Bibles that I will be giving away on the 15th day of July. So we're having a Bible giveaway on the 15th day of July. And it's not going to be just the Bible, it's going to be a 90-day through the word set, some kind of set. I don't know what all I'm going to put with it, but one of these Bibles is for me, and the other 5 Bibles I am giving away with a journal, maybe a cup, and maybe even a t-shirt. Don't know for sure, but these are the Bibles for the giveaway. So I'm really excited about that. These are the ESV Bibles that I have been noting down below. And today, since I stayed up so late designing a new cover, which I'm going to put in the community notes, by the way. I'm going to put the new cover that goes with these Bibles in the community notes. I listened to my reading this morning. And I listened to my reading that is noted on the back of this Bible at ESV.org. At ESV.org, you can listen to the Bible and you can perform tasks in your home or at your job while you listen. And so this morning I did listen and I did enjoy that, but it was a little different from reading. I did listen and follow along with the word. And I do have some notes that I took. I did take notes in my composition book, but I did listen. In chapter 8, the Lord says that he disciplines his children as a father would discipline his son. In chapter 9, we have the crossing over of the Jordan and how the Lord is instructing the children of Israel to cause people on the other side of the Jordan to dispossess their land. This is the charge of the Lord to the Israel people. They are charged to dispossess, to cause these folks on the other side of the Jordan to dispossess the land in which they are residing. Chapter 10, Moses is recounting the 10 Commandments. Chapter 12, it talks about seeking the place of the Lord in idolatry. Seeking the place of the Lord. The Lord wants us to seek the place where he is. Seeking the place of the Lord. Chapter 13, rulers in regard to the prophet, rules, y'all, not rulers, rules in regards to the prophets and dreamers. How we are to handle prophets and dreamers. Chapter 14, what meat to eat and what meat not to eat. Tithing and firstborn and first fruits. What meat to eat. He clearly lays out for the children of Israel what meat they are to eat and what meat they are not to eat. Chapter 15, demanding releases of slaves and whatnot. Chapter 15 is in regard to how someone who is a slave holder should release this person from slavery after a period of 6 years, and what should happen if they don't want to be released, and how they are to furnish the slaves greatly upon their release. Chapter 16 speaks of the Passover and all of the different things, in regard to Passover. A theme that I noticed in our reading today was purging evil. Purging evil. That was a clear and present theme in our reading today. As a matter of fact, the word purge is used 11 times in this portion of the text. Abominable things, the word abominable or abomination is used 16 times in the book of Deuteronomy. Purge is used 11 times. So, chapter 17, it does speak here of children who have excessive money. Here in the Bible, it speaks of gold and silver, but that's excessive funds, excessive wealth. And it speaks here in this text of a king writing for himself a book, gathering all the law, and the king writing a book. And it also speaks of a leader, a prophet like Moses, that will be promised to the children of Israel. Chapter 19, the cities of refuge from the manslayers, whether it be intentional or not, are discussed. And landmarks, single witnesses, and once again, purging evil. Chapter 21 speaks of disputes and assaults settled, and wives and sons. Chapter 22, once again, the Lord's abomination and the virgins of Israel and how they should be handled and how they should be cared for in the land. Once again, purging evil is presented in this text. And chapter 23 speaks of the unions that the Lord forbids and the nocturnal emissions and male organs and delaying vows when we have promised the Lord something. Chapter 23 kind of starts off icky, but it is the word of the Lord, and sometimes it feels like it should be rated R. Sometimes it feels like it should be rated R. But that is all I have for us today. Tomorrow we will begin in chapter 24 of the book of Deuteronomy, and we'll read through 23:12 through Deuteronomy 24. So tomorrow we have around 10 chapters to read. Today was right at 14. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the giveaway that I am designing and what all to put in the boxes. I have not figured out how this is going to be done. I haven't figured that out. I just know that it's something I'm looking forward to doing. So I'm thinking that I may give away a set to a person on YouTube, a person on Instagram, a person on Facebook, and a person on TikTok, and a person that is present in my life and in community. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not absolutely sure. We shall see what the Lord has to say. This is Sonia signing out. Have a blessed day in the Lord.